Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Pyrite. In the last episode we defeated Blue at the Viridian City Gym before finally arriving here at Mount Silver ready to take on Red in the ultimate challenge, at least so I think. Although it looks like we might even be able to challenge the Elite Four afterwards. So anyway, just quickly go through our team. Obviously we have our Typhlosion here, level 100, everyone's at level 100, holding the Black Belt with a Reversal Endure Flamethrower, Thunder Punch. Look at that tremendous special attack, and easily our fastest Pokemon here. We have our Ariados here, rocking that 264 attack. That is power, decent power behind his Sludge Bombs. We're holding the Miracle Seed though, with Sludge Bomb, Screech, Psychic, and Giga Drain. We then have our Togetic here, with the Holding Scope Lens, with Zap Cannon, Charm, Fly, Shadow Ball, also with that very high special defense, hoping that will allow it to tank some hits. And decent special attack, decent defense as well. We have our Donphan here, rocking over 300 in both attack and defense. This guy is just a wall for physical attackers. We have Holding Soft Sand with Earthquake, Rollout, Defense Curl, and Toxic. We have our Ursaring holding the Nerve Melt Ice in case we see any dragons on Red's team, with Strength, Ice Punch, Earthquake, Dynamic Punch, and again another really powerful attack, but also not bad special defense and special attack as well. And finally our Vaporeon, with beautiful special attack, beautiful special defense, well up there. We're holding the Mint Berry for just so we can rest up and get straight back into the action with Bite, Surf, and Ice Beam to finish off those moves. Vaporeon is also the one with crazy high HP, well over 400 hit points, and Togetic is slightly low on that count. But anyway, so we are going to go in here and we are going to take on Red. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so here we go. Pokemon Trainer Red wants to battle. He's going to send out an Articuno. Okay, I'm rather glad I'm in Typhlosion, to be honest. We led Typhlosion because he's the fastest, so I figured I'd be able to get a hit off. We should have. Yeah, we do outspeed. Okay, that's good. Flamethrower does a good amount. Brings out the Bubble Beam. So that's fine to see. Snorlax. Okay, so what do we expect this to be? Curse? That's what we've seen before. We saw Curse Snorlax. So I'm going to go into Ariados here. He's going to Curse. So he's at +1 attack. I'm going to Screech. You're now at neutral and +2 attack. I'm going to Screech again. You're now at -1 attack. Sorry, -1 defense. So I can either Screech again and try and get him down to -3. I definitely outspeed, which is really good. He will take me out in one hit. But I'm just thinking, if I get him down to -3, I'm going to put him down to -3. Body Slam's going to come in. He's at +3. He's going to take me out. I'm going to go into Ursaring here. I'm going to predict. I think Strength. I'm at +3 essentially. Does a +3 Strength take you out? No, it doesn't. Okay, we're screwed. No, we live. Wow. Did not expect to live that. Ursaring, you are bulky. Okay, Zapdos. Well, I see the theme. I see what's going to be coming our way. We don't want to keep you alive, so how do we deal with this? How do we deal with this? If I go into Togetic, I get screwed, but I've got to hope that Zap Cannon lands, because I've got to slow this thing down. It's too fast. It's the issue. Don't take me out. Don't take me. Crit. Of course he gets a crit. Just when I don't need it. Okay, we're going to Defense Curl. And now we're going to roll out. Okay, that does so much damage. Hidden Power. And it's one that hits me, so what's that going to be? Grass, or Ice, or Lapras. Everyone's least favourite Pokemon to see. So I could go into Vaporeon, and I could... See, the issue is I need to do enough damage such that... Does Typhlosion take you out? Do we live Surf, is the question. I'm going to Thunder Punch, praying that we live Surf. Do we live Surf? Do we live Surf? Yes, we do! That's amazing. Okay, so now we endure, he surfs, just to ensure we're on 1. We need to be on 1 for max power with the Reversal. Reversal comes in, takes out the Lapras. That is great news. He's going to bring in the Mew. So he's going to have Mew and Vaporeon left. So sorry, Mew and Moltres left. And Vaporeon... Okay, So it's a base 200 power reversal, or no, flamethrower is going to do the most damage. We want damage. If we can burn, that would be amazing, but we don't get the burn. Okay. So Vaporeon, come in here. I'm going to surf. Psychic comes in. I'm going to surf again. Psychic. Okay, so do I expect him to attack me? Because this is a Mew. So Mew learns every single move, which means, well, sorry, every single TM, which means it could have soft boiled. Yeah, he does have soft boiled, okay. But I have a free wake up every single time, don't I? So I'm going to surf again. Down goes the Mew. Okay, so one Pokemon left, Moltres. I'm going to rest. Hidden power. We live on 12! Okay, this is amazing. So, we're going to wake up straight away after this, and we're going to see what you do. But we can surf. That's going to do a huge amount of damage to you. It doesn't take you out, that's fine. We don't need it to. Surf, double edge, don't crit me. Yes! Yes! Okay, we win! Vaporeon, you are so nice. There we go. Pokemon Trainer Red was defeated. Oh, goodness. And there we have it. Pokemon Crystal version Star. And obviously we're going to get the, we're going to get obviously through here. But what we're going to do is we are going to not call it a day quite yet. Because we have a set, we have the Elite Four to try and battle once more. And in order to do that, we're going to grab all of our money from home. We're going to, yeah, we've got lots of things to do. So, we are like full health once more. We're going to be able to fly to New Bark Town, and we're going to talk to Mum. We're going to grab our money because essentially we want as much money as possible to buy as many items as possible. As long as we have, I mean, we should essentially get enough, I would have thought. Now I can actually, all you need to do is you just need to surf along here until you reach here. And then you can actually fly to Indigo Plateau. You can pop in here. We go into here and we buy, what are my Pokemon at? So, we need, so we got 2 max revives. Let's just see, I can sell some things as well. Namely, all of these. Don't trust Fire Blast or Thunder. I wish, okay, so, now we can sell, so we've got max ethers, which we're going to need, max elixirs, which are amazing. We can sell this Everstone, we've got some revives, we like elixirs, PP up I can use, we can sell this upgrade, we can, both of those we want, we can sell this Ice Heal, 4 restores, Amulet Coin, Escape Rope, yeah, we don't need that, we don't need the Calcium, we don't need these, we don't need these, we don't need that, we don't need that. Ah, I should have kept that. Should have kept that Mint Berry for Vaporeon so it could wake up. But oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Yes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into our PC and we're going to withdraw an Elixir, Hardstone, Twisting Spoon, Polka Dot Bow, Mystic Water. We don't have any Dragon type moves, we don't have any Steel type moves, we've already got a normal type one. We'll do the Black Classes as well, just in case. Okay, so now, you guys, so we're going to quickly grab the Mystic Water and give it to Vaporeon. And so we have 4, 5, 6 revives. If I'm in Kanto, why on earth would I buy revives when I can buy max revives? So we're going to fly to Lavender Town, where we can buy max revives. So we have 6. I need 20, so I need 14 more. And then 4 stores. Do you sell them here? No. Okay, 4 stores. I'm going to say that maybe Saffron has 4 stores? This is just a guess, honestly. I have no idea which cities sell 4 stores. Do you have 4 stores? You have full heal. 4 stores. There we go, good. So we need 20 of them as well, just to be sure. So we currently have 5 max potions and 2 full restores. We have no full heals. So 5 max potions and 2 full restores means we need another 13 of those. And we'll buy 10 full heals just in case. So that should be that. We now fly back to Indigo Plateau and we get prepared to take on the Elite Four and the Champion Lance once more. I'm assuming it's going to be available to me. It must be available to me, surely that was the whole point of that. So, yeah. The Elite Four are ready for a rematch. We're going to take them on. We'll see if it goes as usual. It does. So, Koga. Now, last time he started off with a Hypno. I'm still going to leave Donphan. We're going to see whether he's changed his Pokemon. So, Koga is first, and he is going to send out a Ninetales. So that's actually a really good Pokemon, obviously, for us. Sets up the Reflect. Earthquake still just does so much. What do we expect? Do we expect the Fire-type move? If we do, then I go into Typhlosion. We do see the Fire-type move. I can... Thunder Punch doesn't take you out. Wow, okay. You're much bulkier than I thought you were. Anyway, next Pokemon is the Nidoking. Obviously... We don't want to stay in against the Nidoking, so we'll go into Vaporeon, expecting Earthquake. Earthquake is a crit. We can surf. Down goes the Nidoking. Lovely jubbly. Brings up the Venusaur, which will most likely outspeed me. So I'm going to go into Typhlosion, expecting Giga Drain. There we go. Flamethrower should be a 2-hit KO. I don't expect... yeah. We get lucky there. He misses Sleep Powder. He also gets burnt. We can go into Donphan, and we can see what this... okay, you're cursing. That's bad. Come on. Earthquake comes in. That's it. He's going to explode. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, I was worried about what it was going to do. If it was just going to set up Sludge Bombs and completely run through my team, that would have been an issue. So, we've seen Muck, Nidoking... Ninetales. Still haven't seen the Hypno. I'm going to go into Vaporeon. Going to see who's... Yeah, he's going to send out the Hypno. Okay. I'm going to rest. Just get back my health. I want to see if he wants to Hypnosis me. He wants a Light Screen. Okay. So I'm going to go into Ursaring. He's... Yeah. Well, okay, yeah. He's going to Dream Eater. That makes more sense. I'm going to... we don't outspeed. That's annoying. So he's definitely going to Dream Eater. And he's got the light screen up. So what I want to do is I want to go into Ariados. And now you're going to Hypnosis. So I'm going to go into... Oh no, you're just going... Yeah, good. So I can just keep doing this. And if you're going to keep wanting to Hypnosis me, we could just waste his Hypnosis. Just because Hypnosis is so risky. You're like, you know... It's depressing how risky it is, but it is risky. But this is what you can do against a Pokemon trying to Dream Eater you. I don't know. I have no idea what the PP on Hypnosis is. As he light screened actually, so maybe that's it gone. He's definitely going to Dream Eater anyway, because that's his best offensive move. He sets up the light screen again. I'm just going to... he does have more Hypnosis, okay, fine. Well, haha. Now what's he going to do? Hypnosis, light screen fell. I'm going to Dream Eater. I can go into Typhlosion here. We can get off some damage here because I can Flamethrower. And we misses Hypnosis, which is really good. He lands the second Hypnosis. How many more Pokemon does he have after this? He's going to be able to lefties recover, is the annoying thing. And this is why you want to avoid Dream Eater, because obviously Dream Eater obviously gives him back health. It's just really bulky. Surprisingly bulky. I wouldn't have said he was that bulky. But anyway, yeah. So this is obviously a very boring way of doing this, but this is what happens, you know, when you've got a Pokemon like Hypno, which obviously wants to use Hypnosis. A sleeping Pokemon like this is just... A sleep Pokemon, you know, a Pokemon designed to put your Pokemon to sleep is just highly frustrating. So we know he must have got at least 3 up. I mean, I could theoretically go into Vaporeon. There you go, he's going to Shadow Ball actually, so... It looks like Shadow Ball is his only other offensive move, which actually really sucks for him. Because that means I can go into Vaporeon. Shadow Ball is not going to do a lot to me. Doesn't do much at all. Bite comes in, that's a crit. We can surf. Probably won't take him out. He does land the hypnosis. Okay, so he still has hypnosis. Of course, he still has hypnosis. But yeah, I'm not scared of hypnosis anymore because Shadow Ball is just going to do. I mean, actually, the best Pokemon to be in is Ursaring here because like you're just not going to do anything to me, and eventually I'm going to wake up, and then I can just strength. So screw you here, screw you, Koga, and your silly hypnosis Pokemon. Okay, that's bad. Ice Punch does not do a lot at all. We get a better hit that time. Strength, come on. Yes! Yes! Down goes Crobat. Okay, that was really, really good. That Crobat could have been a real issue had we not managed to do that. Just because, obviously, we really need to take it out. We didn't want it getting up multiple double teams, because then even when your Pokemon wake up, he then just toxics you, and all sorts of issues occur. Anyway, so, Max Potion on... Max Revive on Donphan. We have 4 Restores on Typhlosion and Ursaring and Vaporeon, who has so much HP, and a PP. We have the full heal, don't we? We did get full heals? Yes, we did. Good. Full heal on Arius. So there we go. We defeated Koga once more. Looks like they are using the same Pokemon, which is a good sign for me. I'm going to switch Togetic to the front once more, expecting the Heracross. He might mix that up. If he does mix it up, that's going to be interesting to see. He's going to send out the Kangaskhan first. Okay. I'm going to charm you. Well, at least we got off the charm. At least the charm landed. But aside from that, that was a terrible turn for us. I can now go into Ursaring, and I can... Yeah, that's not going to do a lot to me. I'm telling you, when he uses Body Slam, it's got a much higher percentage chance of getting whatchamacallit, paralysis. Wow, that actually does a lot. Strength takes out the Kangaskhan in 2 hits. I should have been using that. Anyway, so Heracross comes in. Do we expect the fighting type move here? If we do I go into Donphan? Do I go what? I could go into Typhlosion, obviously. Or I could go into... I could sack... I'm going to attack Sack Togetic off. Yeah, this is... Yeah. That made a lot more sense than doing anything else. Typhlosion should take this out, I would have thought, with the one flamethrower. Yeah, there we go. Poliwrath. Okay, so we've already seen the sort of issues we get with these guys. It will most likely have Hypnosis. I'm going to go into Vaporeon. You're going to Hypnosis me. You're actually going to miss the Hypnosis, which is really good. I'm going to Surf. That does a good amount, actually. Like, a pretty decent amount. He also has Earthquake. But, like, my Surf does more than his Earthquake, which is really, really good. Down goes the Poliwrath. He gave up trying to Hypnosis me after a while, which is really, really good. Are you going to be a Curselax? Because if you are, I'm definitely going into Ariados. He's going to Double Edge. Okay. Well, even still, it's good to be in here. Okay, you are now at he's at +1 attack, but he's at -3 defense, so I can go to Ursaring here, and I can very happily Strength. We've seen a level 100 Snorlax, so level 92 should definitely go down. He has 2 more Pokemon, starting off with the Machamp. We do outspeed. I'm going to Strength, get off some damage. I think that's the best thing to do. We can now go into Donphan. We do pretty much wall this thing. Earthquake, we can just take it out with Earthquake. We should also be able to take out the Steelix with Earthquake. Unless we get paralyzed to death. But there we go. Steelix goes down. We defeat Bruno with relative ease. So, next up is obviously Will. And yeah, so more issues for us. Max Revives. Typhlosion's just like sitting there with like full HP. Full Restore on you. Sorry. Full Restore on you. Max Revive on you. And Max Potion on you. Okay, so let's just quickly check our... we have 2 Screech, yeah, that's fine. 9 Earthquakes, 11 Flamethrowers, 9 Strengths, 8 Surfs, Yeah, I reckon we'll be fine for this one, at least for now. So who did I lead last time against Will? Physical attacker, that's right. So we could lead Donphan or Ursaring. I'm going to lead Ursaring just because I feel like it's much less likely that they have a fighting type move. And Ursaring actually has much better special defense than a lot of people give him credit for. So we can strength it. Hydro Pump is going to do a decent amount to us, but Strength is going to do well over half. We take out the Starmie. Great, great first turn. Espeon comes in and will most likely take me out with a Psychic type move. I could go into Vaporeon here. Quite easily, actually. Last time this guy had Zap Cannon, it still does have Zap Cannon, but Surf does well over half. As long as we don't get parried, you don't get parried, awesome. Bring out the Executor, so obviously every single time with this we swap, we see the Giga Drain, and then Flamethrower should take him out. Does take him out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sounds like the Slowking. It's very similar to what we had last time. I think I go back into Vaporeon here, and then I rest. I do my utmost to rest here. Psychic comes in. We do get the rest off, which is really, really nice for us. Psychic should not do a lot to us, and we can Bite. Bite should be maybe a 3-hit KO, I'd have thought. Yeah, that is a 3-hit KO. Oh, a 4-hit KO with lefties, actually. He's going to T-Wave me. I can rest that off if I want. Yeah, I'm going to rest. There we go, good, 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 good. So obviously his health is always being whittled down, even, and he's going to actually run out of Psychics relatively soon. He only has 10. Might as well just rest. He's going to Psychic me. Yeah, there you go. He's turned to Fire Blast, which is a great sign for us. We even get a flinch with Bite. Down goes the Slowking. He has 2 more Pokemon, starting off with the Porygon 2. I'm going to go straight into... What do we expect? I'm going to go into Typhlosion here, see what it wants to do. I'm going to Double Edge, okay. That doesn't just seem to do too much to me. I'm going to Flamethrower. And he gets a crit! Of course he gets a crit. The one time I don't plan on, defending it. Well, I'm going to go into Donphan here, and I'm going to EQ. We should take it out. There we go. And his last Pokemon is the Alakazam. Now, if we land the Earthquake, it should take him out. Just because Alakazam's defenses are paper thin, and there goes Will. Beautiful. Next up is Karen, and last time we faced Karen, for Dark types, we know she's what? She had a Vileplume, a Umbreon. Umbreon was the big issue, and she led it last time. It might be last this time, seeing how they stall Pokemon towards the end. Max Potions. I think I am going to start. So, you, Max Elixir on Vaporeon. Let me just check my other pokes. You have 7, so... I probably should have just maxed out my Max Ethers, to be honest, but anyway. Yeah, I'm going to just use them on those 2. Very quickly, just use these Max Ethers on Strength and Earthquake. There we go, cool. And on Flame. Cool, so Karen, we want to lead Ursaring, yeah, because if we can, depending on what she leads, we could potentially land a very, very nice Dynamic Punch. Gengar! Even better, we can actually land a very nice Earthquake, and that should take out the Gengar, because Gengar also, similar to Alakazam, has very, very weak defenses. So Vileplume comes in here. I'm going to stay in, because I want to see what this thing wants to do. Once it's just Sludge Bomb, okay, that's fine. Ice Punch is going to be well over half. I'm tempted to... EQ is neutral, Strength is neutral, and get Stab. Strength comes in. It was actually a speed tie, wow. Or some reason I went first the first time. But anyway, we're going to Earthquake here. If we live the Fire Blast, which we don't, which is fine, we can go into Vaporeon here. He will... Sunny Day. Actually, that's clever. So So it's now whether he wants to. He could either just be fire blasting, or he could potentially solar beam. He does want a solar beam. Solar beam's still not going to do too much to us because he doesn't get stabbed, which is really nice. She sends up the Ursa ring next, and I don't see this being really able to hurt me too. Wow, that does very little. He misses hyper beam. So even if he lands it, that's not too much of an issue, because then I can go straight into Donphan and we can do a lot of damage with that. I'm going to Ice Beam here, because Surf is obviously reduced in power. Ice Beam does a good amount. Ice Beam again, and down goes the Ursa Ring. Lovely. Umbreon next. So, what's the best thing to do here? I think we go into Ariados, as we've done this before. So we're going to Screech. Screech again. Screech again. Sludge Bomb. We just try and land. Obviously, he has double teamed up, which does mean, but he is at -6. So the fact that he double teamed meant virtually nothing towards the end there. Tyranitar. So obviously we are almost certainly going to go down, but I don't really want to let. Wow, we actually live. We actually live. I'm very surprised. Oxide comes in. I'm going to go into Donphan here, just because we can do a very nice amount of damage with Earthquake. Earthquake actually takes him out. Wow! I expected more from Typhlosion there. But, sorry, Tyranitar. But anyway, so the champion is waiting. The champion is obviously our good challenger, Lance. And we're going to need to see what we can do to take out his Pokemon once more. I'm going to Max Elixir you. You have virtually everything full. You have virtually everything full. And you just have some Ice Beams and some Surfs missing. So Max Elixir on you. Full Restore on Vaporeon. We've got Max Revives for days on. So, obviously, at that time, Karen didn't have all the Pokemon that she had last time. He didn't have the, did he have a Jinx? She might have had a Jinx. Can't remember. Anyway, so here we go. Lance. So, Lance is here. And he's going to start off. I've been waiting for you, as he's, as he says. What else does he say? Mark. I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer, and as the Pokemon League champion, I, Lance, the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. Are you really the Pokemon League? I'm pretty sure I'm the champion. I beat you already. Just because you've gone on and, powered up your Pokemon a little bit, doesn't mean that I did not beat you last time. Okay, so you've got Surf and Fire Blast on your Gyarados, and you're using them both for some random reason. And you're going to Hyper Beam me as well, just to, showcase your entire moveset, as it were. Do I outspeed? I could D-Punch. Please land. Yes! Please take him out. That would be so amazing. Please take him out. That was such a risky play. I so shouldn't have done that. Yes! Oh, that's amazing. Okay, well done, Tyranitar. Beautiful. So sorry, well done, Earthring. That was beautiful. Okay, Kingdra. I bet you outspeed. But that's not an issue. Yeah, you've done your job, Ursaring. You've done your job. We go into the Vaporeon here, and we Ice Beam. You've got Dragon Breath. That's going to paralyze me, because it always paralyzes me at some point. But Ice Beam is going to be a 4, I think, 4-hit KO. We should have another Pokemon we can actually rest up on. And he gets frozen as well, which is really good. So we're going to rest here. Definitely rest. That's, that's the rule. You've got a move that can paralyze me. I've got a move that can freeze you. So, obviously, he's going to keep getting health back with lefties, but there we go. Beautiful. So, he's going to set up the Lapras. Okay, so, I'm going to bite. I'm going to see how much. That doesn't do a lot. He's got a Thunderbolt. Okay, so, I go into Typhlosion here. Baiting. There we go. There's Thunderbolt. I will Thunder Punch, expecting Surf. Does Surf me. Shouldn't take me out. There we go, lovely. I now Endure, expecting Surf again. And now I Reversal, because that will take him out. Goodbye, Lapras. Beautiful. Okay. So, now, you've got a Charizard. His last Pokemon are going to what, be Charizard and Dragonite, surely. Oh, if I could set up. Imagine if I could set up with Donphan Rollout, because Rollout will be super effective. I think I Thunder Punch here. Yeah, I because Reversal isn't super effective against either of the next two. I do more damage to the Charizard than I do to the freaking, you know, the massive Dragonite. Do I go into Donphan here? Yes. What do you have for me? I'm gonna roll out. Misses Fire Blast. Roll out lands. Okay, what does this Dragonite have for me? He's gonna Ice Beam me. Okay, that does over half, but we land a rollout, which does a good amount of damage, and then he lands Ice Beam. But now, surely I just go into Vaporeon, and Ice Beam takes him out? Why did he Ice Beam me? Why would you Ice Beam me? Oh, so he was going for, like, freeze? He was going for cheeky freeze strategies towards the end, but there we go, we defeat Lance for once again. And again, as he says, we have grown truly powerful here with our beautiful level 100 Pokemon. We've already been through all this, so I will zip through this. Get to the final. See, we're going to see our guys return to the Hall of Fame here. Beautiful teamwork there, just by everyone. And there we have it. We have seen 243 Pokemon. We already discussed which ones we haven't seen. We have 105. And there we go. The credits once more. So, I know I said a lot last time we were at the credits. I say that, I mean, the first time we were at the credits, after we defeated the Elite Four the first time. But I just wanted to say once more that a huge thank you to Crystal for the amazing work that he put in on, I should say, I don't know, that they put in on this hack. It's not often you get a hack like this, but what this hack has brilliantly done is it's made the game difficult without making it feel unfair. And he's also made it difficult but accessible, which is really, really difficult to do. Like, you know, most ways you increase the difficulty in Pokemon is you ramp up the trainer levels and, you know, but all you've got to do then is just keep up, you know, try and keep with them. Or the other thing is, you know, you have multiple, you do multiple trainer battles in a row, or you limit item usage, etc. What this has really beautifully done is it's really made it's made it difficult, but it's never felt really unfair. Like, obviously there are times when, you know, your opponents will be using luck-based strategies, such as sleep, or confusion, or evasion, and that's just annoying. But that's part of Pokemon, and that's, you know, you deal with that along the way. And in many ways they're very effective if they work, you know, but it's obviously to do with luck, so sometimes you'll get off your 6 evasions and then be hit by the first move that that you are trying to avoid, whereas sometimes you will never be hit again and you'll be able to just sweep with whatever you've got. So, but the great thing about this is that it's really just been, the difficulty has felt very balanced. I've loved the fact that the wild Pokemon have been scaled up such that grinding, even when you do grind, never feels like a chore. The final battles were tremendous. I'm not gonna lie. Those final battles, like I hope it shows in a way. Like it took a lot of thinking through each one, and that's the other thing. It turns it from just being like a spam one attack, and you know, just go, oh, it's a fire type, so I'm going to swap into my water type and just surf it away, and then we'll be done. It's really added an element of counter-teaming, a real element of strategy, of working out when's best to, like, you know, that final battle was like, you know, I went for the risk there with using Dynamic Punch. Why? Because if it lands, down goes the Typhlosion. If it doesn't land, you know, I'm completely screwed because, well, I would be in a much worse position. But, you know, you take that risk because you look at it and you're like, you know, so it's all about the balance and whether that risk is worth it. And that's ultimately, you know, what's been really enjoyable about this has been the strategy. And actually, you know, taking Pokemon and making it a difficult game is not easy, because Pokemon, by and large, is actually a relatively simple game. And you can only make it difficult by having a certain few Pokemon. Especially if you can swap out, and if you know, unless you stack your trainers with a bunch of healing items or whatever. And it's very difficult to actually make it difficult compared to the player who has an endless supply of healing items, potentially, and can pick and choose from the strongest Pokemon that there are. Because, you know, we obviously already know, as players of the game, we know which Pokemon are already strong. In this, obviously, I haven't done that. I didn't choose specifically strong Pokemon. And that's made it all the more difficult and all the more rewarding to get through, I think. And that's what I've really enjoyed. So anyway, I can keep babbling on. I should probably shut up now. But again, I want to say a big thank you to Crystal. I want to thank you all for watching. And I hope you will see me on the next Let's Play. We'll probably be moving into Gen 3 territory and some great ROM hacks that are in that generation. So yeah, hope you'll see me soon. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this Let's Play as much as I have. And I hope you have enjoyed this final episode of this series. And I hope you will join me on the next series.